Feels like every week there's something new going on with Twitch where people who use it are upset. It feels like it's rare when something good happens on Twitch these days, and I don't know why that is. I hate to see this happen to Twitch because I've been on Twitch forever, like not as a streamer or anything like that, but like many other people, I've been using the platform since like Justin TV, and it sucks to see it going in such a weird direction and having some, I don't know, platform issues that could be improved, or so often, like I said, see something go wrong with it. The main thing I want to talk about recently is the issue that people are having with their not their sub counts, but their viewership be cut in half or drastically different than what it would normally be on an average stream for them.
Let's go down here. It feels like my average viewers dropped down by a lot. It's a pain. What is Twitch doing? This person says, no, 90% of my viewers are lurkers. I love all of them. But I went from 10 average to 2. Going from double digits to single digits is disheartening as hell.
And a lot of people are saying this is just Twitch trying to, I guess, cut down on the view botting, which I suppose makes sense, but never before has it been to this scale that I'm seeing online. And it doesn't make sense to me that it's happening to so many people, even like smaller streamers that don't necessarily have like a ton of viewers. There's no way all these people who are complaining are view botting. I think what really happened is maybe Twitch is trying to figure out the view botting issue, and they attempted to, and something in the back end went wrong, and maybe they don't know what it is, maybe they don't realize what it is, or maybe they're just not willing to say that, oh, oops, we messed up, our bad guys. They're kind of just acting like, oh no, this is normal, when clearly it isn't. And I've even seen some people do tests live on stream and seeing that things like lurkers aren't really being counted unless they chat.
Okay, lurkers, I'm gonna ask you to come out of lurk once again to type something in my chat, because if we go back up to 800 again, I'm gonna be like, hey, what, Twitch, come on. And it's just all W's. Or like when I watch like Queso stream, it's just like all caps. I'm just like, watching a Queso stream, we're at 960 people! What the fuck is Twitch doing?
And then you have people saying that apparently that if you have more than 2 streams open in different tabs, you're not counted as a viewer. I suppose I can see it from that angle. Like there's no way you are engaged in multiple streams, but still it shouldn't be a big deal if someone wants to have a stream open to kind of just support, you know, multiple creators at once. Like personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I guess I get it from the view botting angle, right? But apparently that's also been something that Twitch has been doing for a couple of years now, not counting people's views if you have more than 2 tabs open of a stream. So I don't really necessarily want to say that's the issue if it's something they've already been doing, because it wouldn't make sense for us just now to be seeing people lose numbers because of that, because it's already been going on. You get what I'm saying? So I really don't know what it is. And like I said, I've seen all different size accounts, you know, complaining that they've seen weird drops in their numbers. So it's definitely something strange going on, and I hope it gets figured out, because, you know, at the end of the day, this is people's livelihood. You can say what you want. It's like, oh, you shouldn't be counting numbers, or you shouldn't be doing for the numbers. I've seen people say that as well in response to this, but it's like, this is people's livelihood. They put years and all this time and effort to actually get to a point where they can do it full time and support themselves off of it.
I built this shit, me, brick by brick.
And it kind of sucks to just have that potentially be taken away from you because something weird is going on in Twitch that they don't want to admit, or maybe they're not really aware of. I don't know, it's definitely worrying, especially nowadays. Everything is kind of crazy right now. Nobody wants their money messed up, and I hate tying it back to money, but you know, it's an important part of content creation full time. Money is the reason people can do it, you know, in the first place. And I don't like people kind of just like brushing it off and saying, oh, you shouldn't count. You shouldn't be looking at your view count, and your view count shouldn't matter, when it does. I can understand maybe if you're doing it as a hobby, but for a lot of, I don't even know for a lot of streamers, but there's a decent amount of people out there who do it full time. So of course, numbers are important, because for some people, good numbers mean being able to pay your bills, feed yourself, etc., all that type of stuff. So I have to disagree with the people saying things like numbers or view counts shouldn't matter or be a motivator in streaming. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.